We start on the road today as some friendly scavengers. I'll be honest and say I checked before I drove up because I'm not that dumb. Are busy gunning down some zombies. Oh, they have a dog. Oh, who's a good boy? That dog wrecked that zombie. That's amazing. That dog is over there. Look, the dog is fine. Oh, that's awesome. I am legitimately happy. That is so fantastic. That right there is a good boy. That's so good. Oh man, I didn't even know. In all the time I've played this game, I have never, ever seen a dog running around with survivors. That was just great is what that was. That was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. I guess since we're here, we're going to check these crates, but the point right now that I'm trying to get to is that we are going to go into one of the new biomes. Well, it's not even one of the new biomes. It's just one of the straight up new areas. And I would really, really like to have a weapon to go with that. And that just doesn't seem to be... what do we have right now? Hold on, my bad. 45. Now we're good. We're good. We just don't seem to have what I would really like as we are starting to explore... Maybe harder areas? I don't know. So it looks like some of the scavengers made a bad decision here, or one of them did anyway. And these guys are just going to town on, well, the one that made the bad decision. All right, so if you are going to leave that corpse alone, then that's great for us because this is one really good experience here. See, level up, boom, done. I mean, hey, 28 experience versus like, oh, look at that. I want to say they're often like, I don't know, 7 or 8. So that's really good experience. I mean, in the grand scheme, it's not that exciting. I'm not like, oh, it's amazing. I mean, yeah, like one zombie boss, obviously, whatever. But the loot right there, the loot is more gooder with these guys. Well, not that one. Okay, so they don't really have anything of interest. That's fine. We'll take that other zombie out. Sorry, I had to stop and check and, hi. 762, okay, there we go. We can now put 5 rounds into the SVD. We have an SVD, right? I'm not getting my games mixed up because I play multiple games. Well, I'm not currently playing multiple games for the channel, which is a whole other thing, but, you know, I do play me some multiple games. And where in the crap have we put all of our rope? Oh, there it is. Okay. That'll stack. That's perfect. That works for me. Hi, officer. I'm just fine. Thank you for checking in. Your services are not needed, required, or wanted. Oh, but that's really good right there. Let's take that guy and drop that right on number 8. I don't know why our rags and bandages are all goofy, so let's fix that crap. Man, I am just jazzed right now. We got ourselves... Look at that. I even remembered things correctly. It's amazing. Now let's inspect that guy. We're going to take that mag, drop in the drum, and can we do it that way? I think you still can't do it that way. It's kind of a shame. Okay, whatever. One of these days, it'll be nice to just like drop it on the mag, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't work that way. Whatever. We got ourselves... Pistola, so we are now officially ready to go do all the endgame content. Yes. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Anyway, we're going to keep on going down the road here. Probably won't be stopping much, if at all, anymore until we get to really where we're going, which, as it so happens, is basically right up here. I mean, really, we're not going very far. Past an SUV back there, there's a truck or a Jeep right there that would give us some scrap. So we are now reaching, well, I guess it is a new biome, isn't it? Okay, so a new biome and a new area all in one. You know what I would like to do, aside from not die to all these zombies, because they're all just kind of hanging out in a way that is sort of menacing. Nope. I would like to unlock, oh crap, I can't see what's happening. Let's unlock that guy. There we go. So now we can go like that, and it's the whistle there is a very limited range when you are crouching, but that's sufficient right there. We'll go ahead and back up now that we got 3 of them to follow, and we got some juggling to do. There we go. The old Juggle-rama. We also took the skill that's going to allow us to regenerate health slowly, if I remember correctly. We don't really need a second pistol, but I will take the magazine. I'm not worried. Well, gosh. All right, fine. I saw you. Crap, I couldn't duck and change and turn directions and all the things in time to deal with that guy. Okay, we good now? And we are going to have a lot of lights to sell. Yeah, I don't care about the varmint rifle. It just takes up too much space. I got to draw the line somewhere, you know. Let's see. This is the one with. Actually, that's fine. Here, let's eat 2 of those guys because then we can put the cans back in there. And as we covered one of the recent times, we can use those cans for distraction devices. Anyway, we are indeed regenerating some health. I see that we went from 51 up to now it's 72. I don't know. The whole thing about like to loot or not to loot, I don't know. I mean, obviously check. But whether to take, maybe more accurately stated, I don't know. Everyone's got to make their own call on whether they want to lug all those things around. For me, it's just kind of I don't know, it's a toss-up. Some days I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Other times I'm like, not so much. Let's put these guys right there. That's fine. It's out of the way-ish. I'm not even going to bother to check. Well, you know what? Here, we'll check one more time. I don't know. There might be some sort of new legendary fire axe that I'm not aware of. I mean, I've not looked very closely to see what all the new weapons are. I'll kind of know more or less as we discover something like, wait a minute, I don't think I remember that from any of the previous series. Definitely take the lockpick, the money pouch. We definitely want that because we can put those guys in there now. Perfect. That's going to allow us to save just a little bit of space. Let's go ahead and scrap that guy. We'll take that up. Thank you. There we go. And we'll take a bear trap just for the giggles. Those actually have pretty decent value. I mean, you can do some work with them. You really can. I kind of experimented with them a little bit during using them with horde beacons. And yeah, I kind of like them. Not enough that I really feel like they change things. Oh, you are a fast guy. Look at you. I'm still surprised at how fast the fast ones are. Like, it still catches me off guard. And I'm like, oh crap. I need to click and click and click and do all the things. Perfect. Did we take the bottle? I don't want the bottle. Let's put those guys down there. That's a little better than that. And that. And that'll leave 3 spaces. Perfect. Not worrying about throwing those extra few rounds into the pistol, by the way. We've got 42 in there. We don't need to add another 5. I mean, yes, inventory space. Having more ammunition, all the things, I know. We should probably check this guy. I ran right past it. Come on, concrete mixer. I have not heard since I have fired up the game for this episode, because it was previously not running. Wilson. Oh, Wilson's been moved over there. Interesting. Very interesting. I have not heard one of the random events, which is a random roll of a one-sided die, where if it rolls 1, it's going to be a downed chopper, but I might be willing to try that out now. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Wilson, I was thinking, was the vehicle guy. Maybe not? Because I know that guy used to be right here. A Washi. Washi or Walshi? Walshi. Okay. So Wilson is not the guy I was thinking of, but just the same. This is our first instance of running into a trader. Maybe Wilson used to be like over here? I know there was a trader. Oh, okay. Trader Bob's still there. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. What are you selling? Okay. We already got an M9, and I said we would take this just so we can sell some of these things. And let's see, where are we at with lights, by the way? I'm fine with selling most of them. I don't ever use chem lights. I'm terrible about those. I probably shouldn't be selling all these various lights and things, but it's fine. I'm not going to overthink this. I mean, really, it's okay. Kind of tempted to buy a filter just so we have one, in case we find ourselves in a spot where, you know what, I'm going to do it. Let's put that guy in there. So let's just make sure that is in fact on. And then we're going to put that in place, and here. That filter only costs $475, and since we... Man, I want to use the riot jacket just because I bet it looks cool, but storage is king, so you know what? So sorry. I don't have any regrets. And then do we have anything in here we want to dump? Varmint rifle, we don't need to have a bajillion of those. Globe and the rest of these things are all fine, so we'll keep all that stuff. Just taking a look at anything else, bandages, all the things we already have. So thank you, appreciate your time. I don't think there's anything we need to craft over here. I mean, we could make a makeshift knife, but we have a fire axe, so I don't really see the point in doing that. Nope, this is fine. Let's just keep going. So we are, if I haven't really said it, this is in fact a new area of the map. So I guess you could say technically it existed before, but if we zoom in a little bit and then kind of pan around, it's filled in a little more than it used to be. I can't say for sure how much because I don't remember, but like I know this wasn't here. The Gladewater military camp definitely was not. The infected dead zone is not yet in the game. That's coming soon. That's maybe an update or two away. And then there's obviously some other buildings around here. I don't know that I want to spend a ton of time going to all these things. Like I think this guy was here. This is the... it's like a neighborhood, essentially, that's in the process of being built. But I definitely wanted to come out here to check out the new biome, and I like it. I like what I see so far. I mean, it's kind of the same as the other one. For the most part, it's the same trees, but we have different ground cover, so it's more or less dirt with different weeds and other things instead of grass everywhere that just is just grassiness, and you can't see anything through all the grass. I don't know. I mean, it definitely changes things up, though. It has a different feel to it. I mean, it's not necessarily night and day, and I'm not saying this is like, oh my gosh, the best thing ever, but a little visual variety, not a bad thing. I mean, I'm down with it. Let's make things look a little different and keep it interesting. See what else we got. I'm okay with that. I mean, we look at the map. We've got a couple more biomes to go through still. So, I mean, some of them are maybe a little more... Is that a can? I guess that is a can. Hi, I saw you. Dang it. I wasn't fast enough. I guess I should have just tried to aim down, because it does work now without crouching. I forget about that. This is one of those old habits die hard sort of thing, you know? Oh, should have sold the kukri, because we have that in one of the bags, right? Nah, that's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, they're not really worth it in terms of value. They don't fit my requirement of $75 a square, but I'm not going to sweat that we're carrying one. We'll end up at a trader before long. That's really not an issue. I do want to stop and check these places out because, to a certain degree, I've never bothered to come to this part of the map. I kind of figured it was more or less under construction, and I don't know, maybe that's being generous because it wasn't technically in the process of being constructed insofar as we could see in the game. The locations existed, or at least the area of the map existed. I don't know if all the POIs existed, as I said earlier. Let us maneuver things a bit so we can shove one more in there. I like to have that. We'll take that. We'll just consume and throw that guy in there, and we're in a pretty good spot. I'm okay with that. Basically good on water. We could still use a little more food, but look at that, binoculars. We didn't have any yet. Excellent. We are now, I think that was the last, yeah. We have basically filled everything except body armor, which I would not expect to fill on, I think this is day 3. Oh, look at that. We got some civilian night vision goggles, and we can put those right there. And if I remember correctly, we got ourselves a battery. Look at that, man. That's fantastic. Hunting vest. Interesting. So this was added in the previous patch, and I never found one. And here we go. Okay, so I'm going to drop all this stuff over here because if I'm not... Oh, your body armor. Oh. I didn't read that it says armor because that would require reading that it says armor. Wow. That's really cool. So the hunting vest is up high near the pockets. Near the pocket cells. That's fantastic. Oh man. That is a good bunch of very quick, easy to access storage. I mean, look at that. Wow. That's 24 squares right there. 6'6", 6'6". Whew. That's amazing. As I said, that was added in a previous patch. I mean, depending on when you're watching this, not necessarily literally the exact previous one, because sometimes, you know, there are hot fixes and that sort of stuff. We need some lockpicking. I totally forgot about that. We don't have enough points, so let's go around the back and see if this is a regular lockpick door. Ha-ha! The front door might be advanced, but the back door is not, which means we can get in anyway. That right there is a home security lesson, we'll say. This is the same house in terms of layout. Can I not? I can't close the door. That's slightly concerning to me. I don't remember. I think... Okay. If I'm remembering correctly, this is the POI that existed here before because the middle house has all this crap in it and is like one of the early amazing locations to go to because you might find all sorts of just really straight up good stuff. I'm not going to worry about taking the 9mm mag. We already have 2 of them and they don't really reach my price point. I would say the P90 is maybe worth taking, but it's broken. And I'm going to take a guess and say we have a decent chance of finding a secondary weapon before we get out of here. Like, there it is. There's your P90. Oh, look at that. Military respirator. Ho, ho, ho. And military night vision goggles. Wow, we just got ourselves one stupidly good upgrade. By the way, these are expensive, 200. So you're right. That goes in the sell box. 100. Can I not put you in there? Thank you. %. All right, that one I did put the battery in, right? Right, good. Okay, so we got ourselves the actual high-end night vision. We got ourselves a full 100% radiation protection respirator. And you know what? I want to leave that right there for a specific reason. And I do want the military binocs, and we'll put them on. Probably I'll end up getting rid of the regular ones. I'm going to keep them for now, just in case I decide maybe I don't want to do that. There's a first aid boost right there. Man, this house, I'm telling you, this house, it is good. We're going to stick with the riot police boots just for the giggles. There's a pistol suppressor. We're going to drop that guy right on there. And an XM20 mag, an MP5 mag. I realize I'm throwing just kind of like tons of mags and stuff in here. We cannot put that on that guy, but we can put it on that one. And I'm feeling pretty good about things here. Let's just, while I'm thinking about it, drop that into there. So that gives us 5 rounds with our SVD. And then I don't really want to have a 9mm as our secondary if this is our sidearm. So that's kind of a whole thing. Can't really do much about it right now, though, so I'm not going to overthink it. I don't think we have a CR308 mag, so let's drop that guy in there just for the giggles. And then an airfield key card. I'm going to put that in. You know what? We do have a box for it, I believe. I do want that suppressor, though. You know, and it's kind of funny, too. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I kind of just instinctively grabbed that suppressor and threw it on the pistol, but I don't know that I actually care. The last series I played, I basically stopped using suppressors and started using compensators. I wanted the additional damage. I was able to manage the enemies just fine. I didn't need the suppressor for the sneaky stuff. At least not on the pistol. I still think there's value to having one on a sniper rifle. And see, I'm crouching out of habit just because it's what I do. I've been conditioned in this game to crouch so that I can hit the crawlers. Old habits, man. I'll get there eventually. There's a sneak skill, or thief, basically. We'll take that one. Little multiplier. But yeah, we'll see if we end up using the suppressor much. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I could go either way right now. I guess we'll just throw the jug in there. The jugs I like to have. And eventually we'll replace, if I think about it. We'll replace, sure, just take this for the giggles right now. Our just little canteens with the jugs. Now, I don't necessarily want to keep diving into this area, although I am very curious about whatever that is. So you know what? We're going to go right there. Heck with it. Let's go see what that is. As I was starting to say before driving on down the road and, overriding what I was saying, I don't want to put us in a position where we're getting out of our comfort area or just our survival area. So I'm a little iffy about going to some of these places, but I intentionally stopped right here just because I wanted to see what this looks like. Yeah. The survivor camps have been overhauled for this version of the game. And I think at some point they will probably, I think they may end up having additional stuff, or maybe there are just other camps that have more stuff than that particular template does. But that's interesting. You didn't have the crafting stuff before. That's really kind of handy. Especially if you're just on the road and you need to, I just need to make a quick, some whatever that you can make on those very basic crafting tables. Then that's super handy. Like even just cooking something real quick. Like if you happen to run over some deer or something, that might save your bacon just to stop at the friendly scavengers and use their stuff. That's very nice of them to allow that. That's such a cool little idea. I mean, really it is. It's funny. I gush about this game. Oh, wait, what? That's where we are? I didn't recognize that. This is the observatory. Oh, boy, man. The map looks so different to me. I have played other games. I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, we don't want to go to the observatory right now because we would get wrecked. I have no doubt of that whatsoever. So the better choice is probably to go to this infestation right here, except that we don't have the ammunition to handle an infestation right now. We just don't. We probably should think about setting up camp somewhere too. Last time around, set up a base right in here, basically right in the center of the map. I might want to do that again just because of the convenience factor. It's very handy to have somewhere that's kind of centrally located to everything that's going on. This guy's going to be the coyote camp, I recall that. That just looks so different to me now. I don't think West Grove existed, so I think that's a new thing. We got somewhere in this area is the prison, I think. Oh man, this there's a lot going on here. This is all very different from what I remember, and yet very the same. Why don't we head this way, and we'll just kind of leave this area. We'll just keep on going down the street. It's fine. It's not that I don't want to go to the observatory. I just, as I said, I want to make sure that I don't put us in a place where we're going to get overrun. I mean, we're not too bad off right now. If we had, say, another 30 rounds of 7.62, maybe I would be willing to poke my head in just a bit, enough that we could siphon off some gear and ammunition. Excuse me, bunnies. I remember, were they in the game before? From all the various, I'm just gonna have to eat it. All the various enemies around. Let's just keep going straight. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I don't know, man. It's a tough call, some of this stuff. Comes down to comfort level, gear, all that sort of stuff. Hello? I don't know if that was one of the deer that was yelling, because they make some funny noises here. Let's just go and stop here. I think this might not be a bad idea to just kind of stop and... Hey, stop pushing the truck, dude. Like, what the heck? That's just weird. Okay, I want to crouch because I'm going to feel better if I crouch while doing this. Especially because there are crouchers and non-crouchers. Sure, loot all the things. We're getting close to the point where we don't need or want, perhaps, to pick up more cloth. Oh, good chunk of 9mm right there. That's very good. Very, very good. Here, we'll turn on the flashlight since we have one. And I remember the controls to turn it on. Why not, right? Pretend like it matters. I think my night vision setting might be a little... not night vision, but night darkness level might be just a little too aggressive with the light, but it's okay. I don't mind. I think it makes a better video for everyone else if it's not totally pitch black. And we'll check the fridge right quick just because we could still use some food. Look at that. Consume that guy. Consume that. And then, as I said, I do want to collect a couple more of these guys as well. So I think maybe I left some wires somewhere. Did I do that? I have a feeling like I left some wires somewhere, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Let's go throw some fuel in the truck, then we'll just keep moving. We're not in a bad place overall, especially considering that we're not... hello? We're not super far into the game, and yet we basically have every box filled. And we're starting... sort of starting, like it's early days, but we are starting to put together our ammunition pile. Like, I mean, obviously we need more stuff, we need more ammo, and I wouldn't mind an ammo box or two as well, just to help organize some of this stuff. But we are definitely getting our stockpile together, and then, you know, it's still gonna be a little time for us to bounce around and figure out what we're going to use for... Can we stack you? I think we can stack those to 5 for our weapons, but, you know, we got to start somewhere. And again, for early days, I'm pretty pleased with this start so far. I mean, not the least of which is the crazy backpack we found early on. That is just monumental. This backpack is really, really good. And you look at it in terms of the storage capacity, the basically, I don't know, legendary backpacks, the other purples, because I think this one's a purple, right? And the gold ones, yeah, they don't hold that much more. 6x9, I think like 8x10 is as big as it gets. Something like that. So we're really not that far off from the maximum of what we could hope to find out here. So it's really pretty good. I mean, it really truly is. I'm very pleased with it. Thanks for that. As in, well, I actually wasn't even trying to... oh, where did it pull from? Hold on. Where did you pull the fuel from? I don't know where it pulled the fuel from, because I thought it was going to use that gas can. Was there one in here that it used? I have no idea. Yeah, let's turn you that way. And then this guy that... Come on. That way, so that'll free up some spots. Yeah, I don't know where this pulled from, so I'm just going to throw these guys down here and we'll call it fine. Anyway. I don't remember off the top of my head what this building is. I think it's an apartment building that's going to have 1 or 2 locked containers in it, like 1 or 2 locked gun safes, which I'm good with that. Let's consume all the things. We'll worry about throwing those cans away. Or I can do it when we're done here. I don't need to harass you with every little minor change to everything. I don't care about bowls unless there's been a recipe added that uses bowls that I care about. And thus don't know about it because I have no idea. I don't think I care to pick up the bowls, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and get upstairs. I don't think there's anything back here. Like there might be, I don't know, like a trash pile or something. I can't even see back here. What's is it that one? There you go. Let's try and remember the control to go into first person mode. It's a different game in first person, and I don't know that I like it in first person. Interestingly enough, though, now that I think about it, I think one of the changes was the camera was adjusted a little bit for first person. Yeah, I don't like how things move, and I realize you can probably turn some of this stuff off, but yeah, I don't know. I just, I think I'm too used to this being a third-person game, and I prefer it that way. Just kind of the way it works for me. I don't know. I mean, whatever. If you play in first person, that's cool. I hope it works for you. It's not bad. It's just I'm too used to playing in third. It makes me feel like I'm playing, I don't know, State of Decay or something when it's in third person. First person does not give me 7 Days to Die feels or anything like that. I don't think we wanted those genes 2x2. Here, let's take a look real quick. No, okay. I realized I kind of clicked away without checking that, and it was one of those things where we definitely can find, I don't know, we're going to find it anytime soon. We could definitely find some better stuff for the moment. Currency briefcase. I don't generally take the briefcases for money, because generally I try to spend it down. I don't want to be carrying around, I don't know, whatever that turns into. It's a lot of money. I kind of don't care. I think this guy goes in there. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So I don't really want to carry around the big briefcase. It's just going to take up too much space. I mean, once we find one of the, I forget what the vest is, but there's a different vest that's armor that we will want to use just to, you know, try and get a little extra defense compared to the like 2% or whatever it is we have right now. Then we're going to end up losing some of the storage space that we have by way of our vest with its massive 24 space pockets. So I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I'm not overthinking this stuff. I'm just planning ahead. That's all. I think there might be one more locker on a floor above us, but we'll check this one. This is a break-into locker, so it's either using the wire cutters or, wow, there you go, 7x9, 6x9. It's very slightly larger. There you go. Let's do that. Goodness, man. Here, I need a moment. Okay, so I've moved backpacks around a little bit. Wow, there are some just really good backpacks in here. Like, even these guys are good. 6x7, 6x6, those are solid. I think I'm going to leave the P90 behind, although we have enough storage space right now that I'll just say we'll go ahead and sell it, but we will take the CR308 for now. And I realize that kind of gives us basically 2 marksman's rifles, and that's okay. But we do have some ammo, so we can basically, now that I have, wait a minute, we have some 308 somewhere. It must be in a backpack. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Whew. Here, that should be in there. So since there was an ammo container in this box, then we will throw... shoot, I put it in here, didn't I? Nope. What did I do with the thing? It's in this one and then that one. Good grief. Here, put that guy right there. And then where'd it go? I guess I didn't move it because I tried to click it into the wrong place. Some lifetimes, I tell you. Here, let's throw that guy in there, and then we'll check. Close all the things so that we can get into that one. So what do we have here? We got a 556. No, that's 308. Duh. I know that. I just read that. Like, I literally just read that. But we do have another 308 here. We can put a hollow sight on there. I mean, really, the hollow sight's probably better on the pistol. No, okay. Doesn't go on the pistol. I can't ever remember what goes on what in this game. If you are a hardcore gun nerd and you know where things go, congratulations. I'm not, and I don't. Okay, perfect. So this was really good. And look at that, even a fireman's axe. I mean, I guess we can dig deep into some backpacks here to find a spot to take the makeshift drum. But I don't know. I mean, it might be kind of fun to use a 246 or something. I don't know. We'll see where everything takes us. I mean, as I said before we got here, you know, we still got to kind of figure out what we're even going to be using. And quite frankly, I just don't know what that is right now. Let's see, we can... Oh, look at that. They can stack to 6 now. Excellent. I think they used to only stack to 5, so that's a nice change right there. Sure, we can leave that lamp right there. We don't need the rest of this stuff. Let's turn off our lamp. There, our flashlight, our torch, as it were, because I don't want to waste the battery on that. We don't have a ton of batteries, but we do have a few. Very least, I mean, it's not like we're going to be running out of batteries. Maybe that was it. I don't think there are any other floors that we can go up, so... Yep, only the one. Okay. Well, that was one good locker, to be slightly more precise by what I meant with the one. One locker, and it was a good one. It was a good one. All sorts of crap in there. I think we can safely say we have done good work today, and I will catch you on the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. Got to figure out where we're going. See you later.